Hi, this is Steve with iFLEX. Welcome to our video series. In this segment, I would like to introduce to you our corrugated stainless steel gas line system. And as well, we'll look at how to make an end connection for the system. So first and foremost, the advantages of our iFLEX corrugated stainless steel gas system are many compared to the traditional black iron system. First and foremost, it's a simple, quick, easy and clean connection process. There's no need for on-site measuring, cutting and threading, pipe doping the joints all through the system. So some significant labor savings when compared to black iron. We also think it's a safer system in that if you're running a whole length of corrugated stainless through the house or through the building, you'll be able to eliminate many of the couplers and many of the elbows that you would typically have in a system. So fewer connections mean fewer potential leak points in the whole system. So a safer system all around. In addition, the iFlow system, compared to other corrugated flex systems, we have a dual seal system. So we have a copper sleeve that gives us a metal to metal seal. And then we also have an O-ring at the end in the first corrugation that will provide a second seal to that system. So again, the iFlow double seal, a metal to metal seal with the copper sleeve, and then we have the O-ring at the end. So double protection compared to some of the other systems out there. That copper sleeve also adds some integrity, some strength and integrity to the end of that joint. So with a system, a typical system, if you had the adapter, right, if you had the nut and then made a very tight bend right off that nut, you're putting a lot of pressure on that joint. And if it slips away from the metal to metal connection, that obviously would be problematic. So we believe that the copper sleeve will add some structural integrity to that, so that even if you're making very tight joints, if you're putting some stress on that connection itself, that you'll have better integrity than any other system out there. So let's take a look at the components that you would have in the system. So first and foremost, we'll look at the corrugated stainless steel. It has a yellow pipe jacket throughout, indicating gas, of course. It comes in 4 sizes, in 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch, and 1.25 inch. Over that corrugated stainless steel, you would put your brass nut. You would then put a metal retaining ring that acts as a stop for the brass nut when you're pulling the system together. You have the copper sleeve that then would slide on and stop right up to the other side of the metal retaining ring, and then you would add the O-ring. And then on that you would add the brass NPT connector, and that connector comes in both MIP and FIP, so male and female versions. So let's take a closer look at the actual dual system, the unique dual system. So this is a cross-section of a connection. You can see that we've got the metal ring in the valley of the 4th corrugation. We then have the copper sleeve that is going to mold and create that metal to metal connection. And then we've got the O-ring sitting in the first valley, creating that double seal system.